Okay, so you know what a class is. It's like a blueprint, and you've probably seen terms like object or method. But now you might be wondering, how do I actually create a real dog from this blueprint? That's where constructors come in. What is a constructor? A constructor is a special method in CSharp that runs automatically when you create a new object. Its job is to build and initialize the object, kind of like taking a blueprint and turning it into something real. Imagine you're creating a dog in code. The constructor is what actually brings that dog to life with all the properties it needs: name, breed, color, and so on. Let's look at the two types of constructors in CSharp. The first is the default constructor, which kicks in when you don't provide any details. Picture this. Sometimes you just want to make a generic dog. You hit create dog, but you don't fill in any details. What happens? It's like walking into a shelter and saying, "Surprise me." You don't specify anything, you just want a dog, any dog. You get a basic dog. Maybe its name is default, breed is unknown, and color is something like gray. It's a blank slate, ready for you to personalize later. This is the starting point for many objects in programming. This is what's called a no-argument constructor, or a default constructor. In CSharp, if you don't specify any details when you create an object, this constructor quietly steps in and sets up the basics for you. It builds the dog for you, but leaves the door open to add details later. You can always come back and update the dog's name, breed, or color whenever you want. It's like adopting a dog and then deciding what to call it after you get to know its personality. Imagine you grab a pencil and edit its info after it's already sitting there. Maybe you decide this dog is actually named Waffles, and he's a golden retriever. You're customizing your dog after the fact, and that's totally fine. So you fill that in, and now he's Waffles, the golden dog. Suddenly, your generic pup has a personality and a story. That's the magic of updating object properties after creation. The second type is the parameterized constructor, used when you already know exactly what kind of dog you want. Maybe you've dreamed of a golden retriever named Waffles for years, and you want to skip the generic step. You fill out the form up front. Name, Waffles. Breed, golden retriever. Color, golden. You're providing all the details right from the start, so there's no guesswork. Then you hit create, and just like that, a fully finished Waffles appears, tail wagging and all. No need to go back and edit anything. Everything's set up perfectly from the get-go. That's a parameterized constructor. It lets you build and customize your dog all in one step. In CSharp, this means you pass arguments to the constructor, and it uses those values to set up your object exactly how you want it. Think of it like a create plus set values instantly button. It's efficient and it saves you time if you already know what you want. Let's recap. Remember, the constructor builds the object. It's the first step in bringing your ideas to life in code, just like building a model or assembling something from scratch. Arguments? Those are optional instructions. You can use them to customize your object or skip them for a simple setup. It's all about what you need at the moment. Thanks for hanging out, and happy coding with CSharp.